Hello everyone, welcome back to the New India Junction. I'm Arshia and today we are at the Vijay Bhumi University with these amazing students here and we're going to be discussing about the Women Reservation Bill that was tabled on Tuesday in this special session of the Parliament. How do you feel about it? Can you share your view on it?
Yeah, we of course we all are supporting this decision as women participation earlier in this parliament Lok Sabha was better, but now it is getting decreased day by day. So it's a very great decision taken by government. So women should be a part of decision making process according to me. So it is a wonderful decision.
As we've all seen that the Prime Minister also mentioned that we've gone from women development to women-led development. So that's a great thing. What do you think about it?
I guess it's a very crucial decision for the parliament. I guess Narendra Modi have initiated this decision because as a woman, I feel that women getting into parliaments or getting into what we call elections and all that is a very important thing, because when a woman will sit at the elections or when the woman will make a decision, she will thoroughly make it through with all the perspectives of a woman, because taking a woman's decision, fighting for a woman is a very difficult thing in India, because as you have seen, there's no gender equality. Speaking of gender equality and taking it into practicality is very different things. So I think taking these norms, it's right decisions to get
so
built.
True, and also as we've seen since 2014, there have been a lot of policies that have come forward for the women.
Yeah, right.
So anybody wants to speak about that, and or if you all have a personal experience to share, you all can.
I just wanted to add a second to that. I think I heard someone pass a comment where we were discussing should there be reservations or not, and I was like, there should definitely, right? But the question was, should the concept of reservation come in a place like a parliament? And I just want to second to my friend's thought that it is supposed to happen, because it is true that there has been we have been a disadvantaged community in our country, and we are slowly moving towards a modern culture as well as an equal civilization. So I feel like the idea that we should have a reservation is completely valid.
And also, there's a comparison that was made where Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, these countries who are way backwards than our country still have more women representations in their houses. So what do you all feel about it? Does anyone want to comment on that?
Our neighbor countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, they have a different reason of being backward, but this is good that they have women in their parliaments and in their decision-making committee. And I believe that women and men are different, but having different people in a committee is good so that you can have different ideologies, and through those different ideologies you can get to the best one. So I certainly believe that women participation in politics should be increased, and if reservation is the way, we should definitely go with it.
I think we should take it to the minute level or the ground level. I mean, if you look at it, if every woman in every household gives equal participation into the the social arena of our civilization, there's going to be a lot of progress, because about more than half of the percentage of women are in households just holding the home space, right? And they're not going and stepping out of their houses. And I think that many great initiatives that the government has taken is supporting small organizations, big organizations, as well as creating systems for women to travel, to work, and I think these small initiatives make a lot of difference, because it's like a ripple effect. When a woman gets inspired to do something, she's an example for a lot many other women.
I think the reservation only for the political party will not be sufficient. I think reservation in every field of the country, like in sports, in NDA, in army, or in aviation, women should get reservation for everything. Why everyone thinks that women are not capable of doing things? Why you think that women are not enough strong like men's? Why? See, Kalpana Chawla was the first woman to go in space. She did it.
As we can see, we have a lot of different point of views, but I really want to listen what a guy in this room has to say about this reservation bill.
So as I know, 1 week before this judgment, 1 week before this decision in the parliament, which this bill tabled in the Lok Sabha, so Supreme Court told the central government that because it was, as you said, it was a recurring prolonged decision which was about to given in 1996, but it was pending due to some resolutions which were not resolved, and opposition was not like they were constantly opposing them. And of course, so the Supreme Court told central government that you need to finalize what kind of reservations you are going to give in specifically to the women in the parliament.
So why do you think the opposition party was constantly opposing this?
No,
The
yeah.
Why government kept pushing for it constantly? Somebody like Sushma Swaraj also, it's a very iconic speech where she gave. She stood up and she thanked everyone, saying that she was thankful that men are standing up for women now and bringing this reservation bill. So why do you think the opposition party was so thing about
So
getting this bill?
there's a simple saying like for opposition is they always want to oppose the central government, like the government which we have since 10 years, because they were not able to formulate this for the women, because they people knew that this was the thing they should have done before when their tenure was they were in the power. I think this government was the only government which was able to do this, which was able to pass this bill in the Lok Sabha in front of these oppositions.
I think while that's, I am not aware of the real reasons why. I've not been following it as much. But I feel like part of it is also like the mindset of different people reaches any place no matter what. So it could also be on some level it could be mindsets, because we're still like in a culture where a lot of myths and ideas about women being in power as well as being forward are still going on. So maybe it's about a mindset thing as well.
Started when Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India, I guess. That's time started. And when first IPS of India, I guess when she was in the power, she have changed a lot of rules and regulations. So I think that opposition, Kiran Bedi, yeah, right. So I think that point of view also people might be taking that when women comes in India, she just breaks every rule, or she just changes the whole table for everyone.
There's a stereotypical mindset,
That's stereotypical
right?
mindset, yeah.
Where men don't like taking orders from a woman,
Yeah.
and that has changed over time. Does anyone want to talk about that?
So add on to whatever people have been speaking about, for example, women not having equal rights and stuff, but like the people have said that the growth has been very slow in India especially. But I believe that there was a point like during the Sati Pratha, women were not even given the right to speak, to like express their emotions, but now we've come so far away from that. The Sati Pratha is like completely demolished from India. People, especially women, are started stepping out of their houses. They're becoming CEO, especially the president of India itself is a woman. That's pretty much like a very fantastic thing in itself, right? Shri Draupadi ji, she's the president. And then the concept of parity, of like equal pay, was not even existing at one point in India. Now it's there. Women are becoming CEOs. They're ruling over the world. I think that's a pretty good thing in itself. And we've come like a very far way. So I think we should appreciate ourselves for that. And then obviously we are aiming for more growth, more improvement. And we will obviously push through that. And yeah, this will promote gender diversity, and it will help women to address specific issues that only they know about, and like highlight the issues that they only know about.
Adding to her point, what she said, that women have been, from the past years or from the generations, women have been, very underestimated and all that. Today, women are representing India in Olympics. How today women are representing in every aspect. We are very equally to men. This bill will also, make people aware in very unprivileged or small areas that educating women or making women employable is not only for herself. If she is employable, if she is educated, she will educate the whole area.
And do you think the current government has played a big role in this? In empowering?
The Modi Sarkar have played in this, because Modi is bringing all the policies and yojana relating to women and all that. The way he thinks in all perspective, I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, and he also really prioritizes women. When have we seen a prime minister go out in the open and talk about the simple thing as sanitary pad and like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan that happened, the toilet in every house thing that happened? It's him who's initiated this, and outright, like he's come out in the open and spoken about these things for women.
Absolutely.
That's one of the biggest reasons why women are going distances now for the never.
I think this reservation really works for women empowerment, as with the 33% reservation, more women would be encouraged to take part in politics.
So, in conclusion, said all this, we are in the support of bill being tabled in the parliament. Now, we're just hoping for the bill to be passed, and yes, it will empower the women in taking the leadership for the parliament and putting out their voice in front of India. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, everyone. I think it was a great conversation. It was great talking to you all. And yes, that's me, Arshia. We're signing off. Bye-bye.
सही समय है, सही समय है.